single-use plastic bags. But is the ban effective, and is the authority enforcing it? Project coordinator at the JET, Jamaica Environment Trust, JET, Lauren Creary, will tell us what's going on. International Plastic Bag Free Day, no sir?
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Welcome to Smile Jamaica. So
Morning.
first you would have been happy that they banned the bags then.
Yes.
When they came out, they gave a timeline, because I know none of us heard we ban it June 1 and we don't want to see it June 2. Did they not say, well, you
There
could...
was a grace period.
Right.
There was an exemption for a few establishments.
Right.
But by now it is solid and should be in full swing.
So grace period, all
Yes.
kind of thing is out now.
There are a few exemptions that would be between NEPA and the establishments, but not widespread.
Right.
So, I mean, we shouldn't really be seeing bags in the market, but as you can tell,
What have you noticed? Tell me what you noticed.
I have noticed that bags are still being distributed by some restaurants. You might not be able to get to them every day of the week. You say, okay, you will see during the week, you might see it on a weekend. But you will still see a lot of vendors, cook shops, they still have the bags. And if you ask them about it, they say, well, we're finishing the
They're
stock.
finishing their stock.
But that's where the enforcement comes in.
And you will say you don't buy that. What they must do? Lock them up, fine them, what they must do?
I think that they should enforce the law. Every grace period and exemption
But what did the law say? If you're found with it, what happens?
There's a fine.
A fine.
So they should confiscate the bags, impose the fine, as they had said. But the enforcement hasn't really been that strict.
Okay.
Just
Who is
yet.
supposed to enforce it? Police? Them have special
National
people?
Environmental Planning Agency,
Okay.
so NEPA,
NEPA
is
must
the
be.
enforcement body for this.
Okay. Question. Aren't they, or do they not have bags that look like plastic bags, but they're biodegradable, isn't that?
Yes, so those are also banned. 'Cause
Them banned too?
Yes, it's hard to tell if it is actually biodegradable. And you don't, you don't have plastic bags that are fully biodegradable unless it's made of maybe cassava, which is not what is really out
All
there.
right, the question again, because I've seen like white bags that has on it
Biodegradable.
biodegradable.
what
So
it
you
is-
don't buy that? Or
No, what it is that they break down into very fine pieces.
wait, no, man, wait, no, I'm being serious here.
Yeah.
So if it says biodegradable, you are saying it is really not biodegradable? Is that
They're
what you're saying?
degradable. So that means they'll break down, but they'll never completely dissolve and disappear.
So then why in the first place they put biodegradable on it if it is
Because
still...
it looks good. It looks good to say, oh, this
So
will
we're not
break
supposed to be
down.
using those either?
To be safe, no.
Well, you know, it's the first I know that, because I thought when it said biodegradable, it was
so
something...
it breaks down, and while it's breaking down, it will release chemicals into the environment. So it's not as friendly as it sounds.
So any of those what we call scandal-looking bags should not be used?
No.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Well, it shouldn't be. Yeah, it shouldn't be distributed. If you have them at home, but we shouldn't be getting them to
Well, I asked
have
you
our
this,
bag of plastic
I asked you
bags.
this already, but I will ask you again. So why it's a biodegradable on it then? So,
Marketing, maybe. Yeah, it is. It's
but if
kind
it
of
is,
rough
but
to
if it
tell.
is in fact biodegradable, those are
You
okay.
have a few local businesses, I think, that have been trying to make the plastic bags out of cassava or something that is water soluble.
Okay.
But that isn't widespread.
Well, you know, I cannot remember to carry the bags to the supermarket.
That is the thing.
So I have about 400 at my house now, because every time I go to the supermarket, I have to buy 2.
So that's the thing. The public education around it needs to be consistent to remind people, because it's a process. Everybody went through the process, but I know at Jet we kind of started before. Okay, so they said they announced in the ban. You put the bag in your car, you put it in your bag, you reach the supermarket, you forget that you have it. Okay, so next time you actually take it out of the car, you take it out of the bag, and you remember to use it. So it's a process to change the culture and the behavior around the use of reusable bags.
You're not
or
impressed with what's
paper
going on, are
bags. It could be better than it is now at 6 months post, but it is we knew that it would be a long process, because you have to keep reminding people.
Yeah, but if you said earlier, and I can remember that you said there are exemptions.
Yes.
So
So some.
if I go to a store that has an exemption and them give me a plastic bag, a scandal bag, and I go up on the road with it. Who get locked up? Me?
No, no, you wouldn't get locked up. But I don't know. They haven't put out a list to say, okay, these people have an exemption. So I'm not sure how we are supposed to be able to tell as the consumers.
Yeah.
They're
Do
not
you
supposed
know
to be. But
the
we know
reason some people would have been given an exemption? I think some people would have brought in bags in the country, not knowing about the ban, would have brought in maybe, and I'm being serious when I say millions of bags. Don't you give them a chance to get rid of those?
that grace period is finished.
That's finished.
Yes.
So if you still have 500,000, you're on your own.
Yeah. Basically.
What they must do with it? Burn them? What they must do?
I'm not 100% sure what they told them to do
Because
with the bags.
they
Either
shouldn't be in the garbage.
confiscate them. I think they're supposed to confiscate them, or well, I wouldn't say how burning them is the best option, but I'm not. I'm not
but
sure.
what you will do with them? If I have 1,000 in my house, what I must do with them?
Well, if you have them as a consumer, if you have them at home, but it's really I think they wanted to tackle the distribution of the bags on a wide scale.
So if I have a couple at my house and I put my garbage in it and put it in the garbage bin and the garbage man come and find it, I can get in trouble?
No. No, so it's
So
commercial quantities that attract the fine.
Commercial
but
quantities?
what the commercial quantity is not too clear in the order that was
Well, me
signed.
confused now. So if I have one, so if I just walk out on the road now with a black scandal.
So you're not liable to be arrested, no.
But
no. It's the commercial quantities that they're tackling for the distribution of the bags. Because people may have had plastic bags in their houses.
so it's who get in trouble? The person who give it to me get in trouble, not the...
Yes. So the distributor.
So what am I supposed to say to this person now? So Sheffield have a business and I'm being serious. I go buy something and then give it to me in a scandal bag. Am I supposed to say I don't want it in that?
You can always refuse a scandal bag. We always encourage people to refuse and carry their own.
Should I refuse it? What if him don't have anything else and his 10 items I have? When we put them in my pocket, what I must do?
Well, you need to remember to carry your bag. Because it's our responsibility to carry the bags.
Yeah, I cannot remember. I'm serious enough.
Yeah,
and I'm not exaggerating. I must have about 50 of them at home.
It takes time.
I cannot remember. And sometimes when I drive out, I say,
You forget and you just remember as soon as. I remember they also banned the plastic straws, but that has been a little better, the uptake of that, and the compliance has been a little better. You won't really see the major restaurants giving out plastic straws anymore.
It was interesting. I went into a sporting goods store and I bought something, and they gave me in a brown paper bag. What can I say? It's the first time I buy something from a sporting goods store and I walk out with a brown paper bag.
Yeah,
but those are fine.
Yes. Yes.
You're not impressed though. You're not impressed with what's going on.
We'll see how it continues. I think there needs to be some more public education to just keep it fresh in people's minds, because they'll remember at the beginning of the year when there was the big fuss and then they're still seeing the bag, so they say, okay, well, maybe it's not so bad.
It's interesting about what you said about biodegradable, because when I saw that, I said, yippee, we get a bag we can use, but now you're saying...
The best thing to carry your own bag, you're sure about that. But we have some events coming up for another Day of Jamaica in August, and we'll be giving out some more reusable bags, reusable straws, bottles, just to keep, and we'll be educating people and keep it fresh in their minds.
All right. Thanks for coming.
All right. Thanks for having me.
She looks like she's a customer, so don't give her a hard time. She's a project coordinator at the Jamaica Environment Trust, Lauren Creary. Still to come, folks. Find out how you can become a pro with High Pro summer accessories made from thread, and we cool you down with some refreshing summer drinks. First, News in 5 with O'Shane Masters. Soon.